Hello! Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Erika Jane. I like to make a ton of random videos, anything from homemaking, natural recipes, traveling, really anything that I am interested in / doing at the time, I will probably make a video on. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you stick around and we will jump right in to today's video. Honestly, I had no intention of starting a video right now, but it is Sunday afternoon, August 4th, around 5 p.m. Just making some dinner for myself, hot dogs and a nice 50% off salad. Love it. I just got an order for the home bakery for over $100. So I am very excited, very overwhelmed. I kind of needed to just say it out loud because Connor's not home right now and I'm just like, oh my god, holy shit, whoa, is this real? And I already have an order this week for almost $90, so I'm like, this week in orders alone, I've made almost $300. Like, that is what I would be making at a full-time job. So, holy shit! Oh, it's definitely just giving me some peace of mind because I have been so hard on myself and feeling so, like, hesitant and, like, up until we moved to Cape Breton, I was holding myself back so much and I've just kind of, like, thrown myself into it since we've been here and it's been terrifying. Like, I can't even tell you the feelings that come up when I do markets because I am not only introverted but autistic and, like, really struggle in social situations, but I'm just trying. I'm just showing up and it is like people are seeing it and I don't know. I'm just being myself. I'm being honest though as well. Like, there's definitely been like some errors on my website, like someone got double charged for shipping and like someone else did but they didn't bring it up, so I just like slipped $5 bills into their next deliveries, and I think that is like carrying on to word of mouth and like, I don't know. I just want to be honest. I want to make it like available for people. I want to make it accessible for people. I just love baking. So, holy shit. But with that being said, this video is going to be some baking, preparation, and my deliveries for this week. So right now I have 3 deliveries. I guess we'll see if any others come in. My order's open until Monday at midnight, so we'll see. Yeah, but so far I'm gonna have to make cinnamon sugar donuts, oat cakes, cinnamon rolls, maple pecan muffins, s'mores bars, peanut butter cookies, oatmeal lemon loaf. No, those are squares. Oatmeal lemon crumble bars, but also a lemon loaf, herb and cheese bagels, a dozen, a carrot cake loaf, half a dozen lemon blueberry scones, sourdough sandwich loaf, I have a couple of those to make, sourdough biscuits, half a dozen of those, and then whatever this next order is, which I haven't looked at. So, holy shit! Well, with that being said, I'm gonna keep making dinner. I will probably check in with you tomorrow when I actually start baking these items, and then we'll go from there, because it is gonna be a jam-packed video. So, let's roll. Good morning. Happy Monday. Just sitting here starting to do my little order slips. I like to print these off on labels because I find it a little bit easier, and then I can just stick these right on the orders for the delivery day. So I just include the person's name, their delivery time, what items are included, a little thank you, and then my website, and then my email address as well. And then from that, I start printing off the labels for the individual items. So that just makes it a little bit easier, and I find I can keep track of the orders I have. Now, orders are still open till midnight tonight, but I have 4 orders already, which is the most orders I've had so far for like one delivery. Like last time I had 3 deliveries, and this time I have 4 deliveries. So it's slowly increasing, and the quantity is exponentially increasing. Like, I have an order that it must be for a big group because it's 3 pans of cinnamon rolls, 2 sourdough breads, 2 dozen oat cakes, and a dozen everything bagels. So I'm assuming it's someone up at like a cottage up here, because there's a lot of like Airbnbs and stuff you can rent in this area. So that's kind of what I'm thinking there, because that is a really big order. I actually have 2 really big orders, like almost $100. One is over 100 and one's under. Surreal, just surreal, because I was so scared to start this, and now it's definitely giving me a little bit of hope and faith, because yeah, I will be able to actually maybe continue this. Like, I don't know, it seems realistic. Sorry, I'm just sitting here and realizing my grandma forgot the fire stick. Damn, yeah. She'll need that. I'll address that after. But yeah, I'm just sitting here this morning trying to organize my orders. The orders are open until midnight tonight, so we'll see if we get any more. This is already a ton. I'm probably gonna have to go to the grocery store again, because I definitely need milk for one, and then I think icing sugar. I got enough cream cheese and butter yesterday, just because it was on sale. So I thought, like, grabbed an extra cream cheese. So I have 3 bricks of cream cheese, and then I was gonna get 3, but then Connor suggested 4, which I really appreciate now, because I definitely need 4 bricks of butter. So we'll see what else we need, and then I might have to go back into town and get some more things, and potentially more bags. That is something I really need to sort out. There's a printing company in Sydney though that makes that supplies paper bags, and I think you can get your logo printed on. So I might look into that and just see what the prices are like per bag, because Amazon is just expensive and it's not local and it's hard to know what you're getting. And I ordered paper bags here. It's my own fault because I didn't measure and I didn't see what the actual size was, but I thought it was going to be big enough and it wasn't. So I think I might need to figure out a more long-term one, because I've just been going to the dollar store, but there's probably a better price point now that I'm getting consistent with orders. So we'll see. I think that's what I'm going to figure out today. And then we have a couple big orders coming from Amazon. I said that, but it's kind of the only place you can get a lot of packaging supplies here. So I'm getting no artificial dye, food coloring, so natural food coloring, because the market towards the end of August is going to be at a flower you pick. So I want to make some flower cupcakes, and I'm going to need different color icings to do petals and stuff. And then kind of dye-free sprinkles, which will be fun and I can use. And then what else? There's a few things I'm going to do. I think I already said this, but worms and dirt. We used to get it at Swiss Chalet. I don't know if you have it where you are. It's definitely a Canadian restaurant, but as you were a kid, it's just a cup of chocolate pudding, and they crush Oreo cookies on top and put gummy worms in it, so it's worms and dirt. So I think that'll be fun, especially if there's kids there. So I want to do those. I want to do little cake cups, layered cakes, because the last market I did cake slices and they sold really well, but one in particular that was the best seller because of taste, after people heard about it, was the carrot cake loaf. But the icing is very wet because it's just a cream cheese frosting. It doesn't harden. The lemon loaf has a glaze on it, so it kind of gets a hard shell. So it's a lot easier to package because the packaging doesn't stick to the icing. So that I think I want to make into layers. So I ordered some little sealed cups that come with spoons, and then individual kind of small cake pans with lids. And I think I'm going to make those little flower cakes. So I have a lot of ideas for this market. It's in a couple weeks. I have to make a legitimate grocery list because that's probably going to be next week. We need to sort that out. But I'm going to do cinnamon rolls, but instead of just cinnamon, I'm going to do a few variations. So I'm going to do a cookies and cream roll. So I bulk ordered some Oreos, and then I'm going to do the Lotus cookie butter. I don't know if you're familiar with that. It's not super in this area, but they sell it in the city. It's 4 hours away in Halifax. So I think I might ask Connor to get that when he goes into the city, because it's at Costco. And then you can get the Lotus cookies too. So I'm gonna do a Lotus roll, and then a cookies and cream roll, and then probably a classic cinnamon roll. But we'll see. I'm trying not to overdo it, but I think I have to just go by market, because I think this one is gonna be a lot less of bagels, biscuits, like stuff people would want for the week, and more like treats, you know, like you're going to a U-Pick, getting a little treat, getting a little cupcake, getting some cookies, like something fun. So that's kind of where I'm going with that. But this video, we'll talk more about that in a few weeks, but this video is going to be more home bakery deliveries. So let's continue this. I'm going to finish printing off the labels, and then I'll check back with you guys when I'm in the kitchen later. Hello friends. Okay, we're back kind of in the kitchen. Finished making all of the labels. So now what I like to do next, if you are also a home baker and maybe need ideas, this I found has worked really well. I do the one label and then I will separate it by order, and then I just take all my labels and organize little piles. And then I have a bunch of these wrappers that I got like for fudge for Christmas like last year or something. I mean, I just have no use for them. So I've just been reusing these packages and just making one package an order. Sorry, the cat's playing with my dress. Ow, buddy, stop. So yeah, I just have 4 of these out, and I'm gonna organize them into piles and then put these in the orders. Can you stop trying to attack me? Ah, stop it. Why are you being like this? He's got the zoomies right now, but he's attacking me because my dress is moving. Okay. Hello, buddy. Don't stop. Play with my shoe. There. Don't pass it. Okay. Okay. Herb and cheddar sourdough. Plain bagels, I think. I thought they were there. Yelling at him the whole time. I don't know what he's doing, but he just wants to attack me. He's trying to play, but he's very sharp. You are extremely sharp. Okay. Alright, so let me double check. So, okay, I'm missing a herb and cheese bagel. It's not that. I bet I didn't print it. That's what was happening. Okay, so that's missing herb and cheese. This one, okay. Cinnamon sugar donuts, cinnamon rolls, s'mores bar, cupcakes, maple pecan muffin, oatmeal lemon bar, lemon loaf, carrot cake loaf, peanut butter cookies. Okay, I need to print 2 herb and cheese bagel labels. So I just didn't make it. That was one I needed to make. Okay. And sourdough, herb and cheese times 2. Oatcakes, 2 dozen. Everything bagels, 1 dozen. And 3 pans of cinnamon rolls. That one's good. sourdough, lemon loaf, plain bagels, whole wheat bagels, carrot cake, cinnamon rolls, and then a free gift because this is her 4th order. And all the first orders I've been giving people an everything bagel spice, and then if they order again, I've been giving like something that I'm already baking for another order. Like last time it was sourdough biscuits. And then this one, I'm gonna give her a s'mores bar because I'm already making one for another order. But the other 3 orders are new orders, so they will all get a package of everything bagel spice. And it's just like this big, like it's a small little pack. But easy thing to give, and it's fun to give people like a free thing. And I think it just increases like return orders and like people feel appreciated and like they're, yeah. Return the favor to your customers. Okay, so I need to print 2 more labels.
We need to print 2 more labels, President.
Good morning. I am in the thick of the menstrual phase now, but I have quite a bit of baking to do today. So I am going to try and do this very slowly. No. So we will do what we can, probably do a lot of sitting. I think I'm gonna try and sit on my exercise ball while I do this. And just get as much done as I can. This has to get done, so. This might be a slower video, and I'll probably have music over it, because I'm just gonna be pushing through. But we will get it done, we will get the deliveries done, and then I will sit. Alright, I'm gonna get my exercise ball. Hey. Well, I'm doing a prep for the loaves. I'm just gonna get the milk heating up for the cinnamon rolls. So I'm gonna try and do a triple batch in the mixer because it's 3 cups of flour and that should hold about 9 cups. So I should be okay. Now, that will mean 2 1/4 cups of milk to be heated. And then another 1.5. So 3 3/4. Okay. Hello. Alright, I really did not end up filming like anything. I was just kind of like baking, crying, baking, like just like getting through it barely. And it is now like 4 almost. This took way longer than it normally would, and I didn't get what I needed to do, but we got a bulk of it done. And I think I'll be okay for tomorrow morning. I think right now it's more important that I just like rest. So I'm just gonna finish the last round of dishes and then go sit down for a bit, and then I'll probably show you what I end up baking tomorrow. And this video will probably be a few days long because I don't have much content yet. So we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now. All right, popping in. I have not filmed much. We got the bagels going. These are gonna be plain. We're gonna have a dozen everything, half a dozen whole wheat, a dozen herb and cheese. Just waiting on the water to boil. Then iced. We have 2 carrot cake loaves with cinnamon cream cheese icing, and then 2 lemon loaves with lemon icing, 1 pan of cinnamon rolls here. And then we have 2 more pans of cinnamon rolls, 2 loaves of sourdough sandwich bread. These are the white sourdough, and then those are the herb and cheese sourdough. And then in the oven, we have 2 more pans of cinnamon rolls, and then those will all be going in next. And then left to bake after that, we have half a dozen lemon blueberry scones, half a dozen peanut butter cookies, 1 single maple pecan muffin, half a dozen sourdough biscuits, and a dozen oat cakes. I baked 2 dozen already. So we'll see. We might be tight for time. I might be a little late on deliveries. I'm really just crossing my fingers at this point. So it's all up to the oven gods. So we shall see. The bagels should be able to go in soon. Once these are out, I should have a tray going in. I might actually be able to squeeze a tray of scones in before these go in. I'm gonna do that. Hello. We are back. Here's half unbraided right now. Just finished up the deliveries, got home. It's a little bit before 3. Definitely was running behind, or like more than I would like to for the delivery times I had said. So contacted a few of the people, and everyone was super understanding, so that was good. But yeah, I felt very bad. I do not like being late. I do not like adjusting. If I say I'm gonna be somewhere when I'm supposed to be, I want to be there when I say I'm gonna be there. So that was kind of distressing, but we got through it. I think going forward for deliveries, I'm probably just going to like adjust what it says on the website and make it like Wednesday deliveries still, and it'll be like afternoon deliveries, not necessarily a specific time slot, and just like leave at a certain time, drop off, and like have a window of time that I'll be out doing deliveries, like 2 to 4 delivery window, or like just something like that. And then I don't know, because yeah, definitely this morning I was rushing, and I'm also on my period, so I'm definitely slower, and I got up at like 6:30 because I did need some more sleep. So yeah, a few things at play today. Trying to go easy on myself, but I am definitely struggling with that. But yeah, now there's a mountain of dishes to do. Connor says he's gonna do them, but I feel really bad, so I'm probably going to at least empty the dish bin and then see where we go from there. I'd also like to vacuum because it is quite messy. So yeah, we'll see. I'm also really tired and I need some food, so we'll play this by ear. Good morning. It's around 11:30. I'm just going through my recipes and updating them on my website for each of the products. Not the full recipe, but more so the ingredients, so people know everything that's in them before they buy it, because I have like an ingredient list on the label, but I'm like, if people aren't seeing that before they buy it, and they may have allergies, they may just be curious. So I'm gonna do that today. So I just have all of my baking recipe books out, doing that on the computer here. I really didn't end up filming like anything yesterday. Honestly, I got way too busy, and I just have not had to bake that much yet for like afternoon deliveries. So that was the first time. Definitely realized I need to give myself more time. And also I was on my period / I still am. So I usually would not be moving from the couch. Like if I had a job, I would probably call in sick, but it's my business. So that was tough. I didn't get to do as much prep as I wanted to do on Tuesday because I just physically couldn't. And then Wednesday, like before I left, I was like sobbing. It's like definitely running like an hour late, which like everyone was totally fine with it. One person even thought their order was coming tomorrow, like today. So they were like, oh, okay, cool. Like, so it wasn't late, it was early. So it's like, oh my God. So yeah, silly things, we're learning. I think going forward, I'm just gonna make it so orders are delivered throughout a certain time period. So I'm thinking like 2 to 4 p.m. I go out and I just like deliver in a certain order that makes sense logically, because yesterday I had people like who had selected one time slot but were over there, and then I could have maybe gone like, maybe made it more logical sense because I went back and forth quite a few times. So I think that's what's gonna happen going forward. But yeah, trying to update the website with like product stuff and that in terms of deliveries. So yeah. But also I want to work on kind of fixing up the porch this weekend and making it kind of cute, because I have my first 2 pickup orders and those are on Monday. And the reality is the stand is not going to be ready that quick because I don't even have the wood yet. That'll probably be like a next weekend thing, like a later thing. But then what's next weekend? We have another wedding coming up. Yeah, I think it's it'll be next Friday. Yeah, that's really soon. Okay. We need to figure that out. Okay. Outfit-wise. I have an outfit, but I think Connor needs to figure something out outfit-wise. So, we will see about that. So maybe not next week, because that's going to be Friday. And then, I guess we will be here on Saturday, though. So, who knows? We'll see how we feel. I'm probably not going to drink. I can't drink really without feeling like garbage. So, I will probably just drive because we're not going to be too far from home, which is exciting. So that is what's happening next week. And then the next big market, oh my God, that means the next big market is the week after. So I need to order a few more things. I need to do a few more recipe testings and, yeah, really practice my icing and like flower design, because for this market it's going to be at a flower you pick. So I kind of want to go with that theme and maybe do a few cute little things. Like one, I was thinking sugar cookie flower bouquets. I just looked at a picture from like when I was really young, when my mom definitely made these and I like helped ice them, but it was totally her that like did the bulk of it. But I'm like, I could totally do something like that again, where they're just like, yeah, they're just like flowers, maybe not in like, that's a Rice Krispie base. I remember that, but maybe I just do like 3 cookies, tie them together somehow. They'd probably be kind of expensive though, just in like terms of time and like quality, like products and stuff, but that might be the place to do that kind of thing. There's already over 600 people RSVP'd to the event as well on Facebook, so I think it is going to be quite a busy market. I'm trying not to like anticipate that, like I'm gonna bake normally. I kind of bake excessively, but we'll see. And I also have to keep in mind I'm gonna have delivery orders that Wednesday, and then the market is gonna be Saturday. So I'm gonna make sure, I need to make sure that I have enough packaging for those orders and for the market after as well. So I'm gonna need to keep an eye on that. I already think I should order some more packaging on Amazon for that. And then I really should get another bakery case, like because I just have one right now, and it fits a decent amount of stuff, but for the size of the market we're going to, I feel like I should probably have a bigger one. We'll see. I'm gonna research that a bit, but yeah, I'm gonna continue updating the recipes, and then I'll probably check back with you later. This video is extending quite a bit longer than I expected, but that's life. We'll adjust, we'll roll with it. So, see you in a bit. Hello. All right, we are back in the kitchen. It is still Thursday. I have not really done any cooking, filming, housework really. Mostly just been kind of resting, which is definitely what I needed. Still on my period, still just going through that. And then after the big bake day yesterday, I was feeling it. So glad to have a slow day. Been thinking about a lot of ideas for the market coming up. Just trying to wrap up, finishing things, think about what we need to do. We were talking about like what will fit in the car, what we need to plan, going through packaging. But this was not an intentional purchase. I thought they were bigger, but it kind of worked out. They fit half a dozen cookies perfectly. But I feel like I kind of had a good idea to put like cake in here, like little cake slices. So I'm gonna try and do that, figure out how I could do that in some way. And then I got these like cup things, and it looks like there should be a hole, but there's no hole in them. Okay, cats. But yeah, I feel like I also have these squares, like a little box of squares could be good in this. Or like fudge. Fudge should be good, but I don't really make fudge in the summer. Just doesn't make sense. But it's definitely more of a winter item. I think these would be good though for like the worms and dirt. It could also be good for the cake cups though. And maybe the worms and dirt would be better in the small one because they'll likely be for kids and they might be more small. They're definitely smaller cups. Yeah, like they're like just like little small square ones. And then I got these little pan things with lids, and you can actually bake in these. So I feel like these could be good like cupcake cake little things, and then just ice a little bit on top. So we'll see. We'll see. I do really kind of need to nail that down though. I haven't really shown you guys though. I got a lot of other packaging and a lot of supplies. I'm just remembering. One of the most exciting things, Benetons! Finally! I've just been using bowls, which have been working to an extent, but these I think will be more consistent and look like the classic like sourdough swirl situation. Like also in preparation for like the market and stuff, I wanted to find sprinkles and like food coloring that wasn't full of like weird dyes. So found these, and they're made with vegetable juices and spices. And then these are also no artificial colors, flavors, no high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, still not organic or anything, but yeah. So, and then cake pops as well. I'm gonna do cake pops for this market too. So I just got like this. This has actually a perfect amount of like sticks, bags, and then little twist ties as well. These little like boards for markets to like write what I'm selling on. I haven't really had any, but I feel like it would be really handy for this market. Okay, but that's all of the supplies at this point. I think I'm gonna have to get, well, I have a bunch of Oreos in the mail, and then 300 Lotus cookies, and like the cookie spread, the Lotus cookie, I don't know, cookie butter. I don't really know what it's called, but I want to try and make like a cinnamon roll dupe, but with Lotus cookie butter, and then crush the Lotus cookies to add like some texture, and then I'll probably top it after it's baked with more crushed Lotus, and then like drizzle the Lotus butter, and then put like a big Lotus cookie on top. We'll see. That's what's in my head. I also want to do that with Oreos and make like a cookies and cream roll. So we'll see. I think that's going to be for the next market because it's going to be like, it's like a U-pick, also an evening event. Like it's from 3 to 7, so I think it's going to be very different than my typical markets. Like I don't think it's going to be necessarily bagels, bread, English muffins, that type of thing. I think it'll be more like treats and snacks and things like that. So we'll see. But let's tackle all these dishes, and then I'm going to start making some dinner. spray it on as well.
You're so precious. Here we go, President. Kitchen is mine. Yeah. Alright, time to make it dirty again. Yeah, President.
One thing I'm learning is I really don't mind being in the kitchen as long as I'm not, one, having to rush, or two, like I can just have a cup of tea and take it slow. I think the main thing that was rushing, that makes me not want to be in the kitchen. I think yesterday at the bakery when I was like overwhelmed and like definitely late in terms of deliveries, I was really stressing out and not enjoying it. But if I like feel like I have a lot of time, I'm having the best day. So I have to keep that in mind. Take it slow. Silly, I should probably just use this frozen glass thing. Silly. That's for the carrot cake loaves.
Almost there. Start to see our house through the trees, and bakery pickups will be on our porch. So you can just drive right up here. It actually goes in a full circle, so you won't have to do it or anything weird. Pull your car up right here. Covered porch. Now this is just due to the bugs kind of in the area. We're living in the woods. We will have a nice bakery set up here. And this one does go directly to our house, so we will have that for the use. And when you have your items and you're ready to go, you can either and turn around and put it in there. You can just head down and eat right come visit us next time.
Good morning again. Sorry, poor light. Let me move you a little. Just the window in the back. Okay, this is probably not gonna be ideal, but just sitting here on the couch. It is Friday morning, almost the afternoon. Slept until like 10. Definitely needed it, but that was great. Now just sitting here trying to plan out some items that I want to bake for the market in August. Just trying to get like a legitimate plan. One, because Connor's going to be going to Costco this week, so I would like to have an idea of things I want to get / still need if I need to order anything online, and kind of figure that out. So I think I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to bake now. I want to do dirt and worm cups, like classic little pudding with like Oreo pieces and gummy worms, for the kids. Then I want to do Biscoff rolls, cookies and cream rolls. I'm going to do some cake pops, and I want to make those flower themed because we're going to be at a flower you pick. And then I'm going to do like a bits and bites mix, just to have something like kind of savory and salty, like a little snack mix. And then I think I'll make these like individual little cupcake tins, because I got these like little one size, they're kind of like muffin size cups, but you can bake right in it and then put a little lid on. So I think I'll do that for like, I'm not sure if I'll do like more like flower themed, or if I'll do like cookies and cream, Biscoff, like more like candy themed, or yeah, I don't know. That I still haven't decided. I'm gonna do chocolate chip muffins because they seem to always kind of hit well, and like I feel like they're good, especially if you have kids. Like just like a classic chocolate chip muffin is always appreciated. And then I'm gonna do these slices because those went over really well the last time I made it. But the one flavor is funny that was like probably best received in terms of flavor, just like did not work well aesthetically because the icing is really wet, so it just like smears all throughout the bag. So yeah, that I don't think I will do this time, but I think I'm gonna make carrot cake cups instead because the icing's quite a bit more wet and they'll just be easier for people to actually eat it instead of like licking it out of the bag. So I think for slices, I'll do lemon, classic like banana bread type of thing. Cinnamon swirl was not as popular. I might just do like one of that, but it was probably like the least popular out of all of them. So I may even switch and do Biscoff. I'm doing a lot of Biscoff because I just bulk ordered like 300 Biscoff cookies and almost 2 kilograms. So the spread. So I'm gonna play around with that a lot. Then for bars, I think I want to do a few more bars because those are kind of good. They're just like easy things people can grab and kind of like take and put in their bags. So I think I want to do Millionaire cookie bars. Biscoff Millionaire is so similar, but both of these do not have to be refrigerated, so that is perfect. And then white chocolate dipped cereal bars, which also don't have to be refrigerated. And that's very different from a lot of the things I have. I don't have much white chocolate, so I feel like that'll be a different flavor profile for other people. Then I'll probably do a few types of scones. The lemon blueberry seem to be going over very well. I just had a delivery for them on Wednesday, and then she just placed an order for more of them, twice as many, for Monday pickup. So those are being well received, and I was actually worried because they didn't look as aesthetically pleasing, but people liked them, so that's good.
Hi, Basin. Hi, buddy.
I think I will make more whoopie pies or like homemade Oreos. They were really good, and I made them like quite small, so they were able to be at like quite a low price point. Like I was just charging $2 for them, so there was a few people that came out and they're like, what can I get for $2? And I'm like, this. So that was good. I think for cake cups I'm gonna do 3 different flavors. I like to stick in 3s. It just seems to work well where it's not like too limited of flavors, but it's also not too many flavors. So I think I'm gonna do carrot cake, brownie, and Biscoff cups. And I'll do the carrot cake and Biscoff in the bigger ones, and then the brownie will be in like square ones because they'll be a little bit more decadent. And then the oatcakes are just a classic because we're in Cape Breton. Oatcakes are just here. So I will do plain oatcakes and then also dipped oatcakes in chocolate. They're just delicious. And then I think I'm going back and forth because I usually do quite a bit of bread products, but I don't think this will be the market necessarily for this, if that makes sense, because it's from 3 to 7. It's like a flour you pick market. There's going to be mocktails being served. It's more of like evening casual, like kind of fun event. I don't think it's going to be people like buying groceries for the week, if that makes sense. Like I don't think people are going to be like, let me get half a dozen English muffins, sourdough, bagels. Like that doesn't feel like the vibe. I feel like it'll be like, let me get a little cup of dessert and let me walk around with it. Like, I don't know. That's how I'm kind of thinking. Now, we were doing lemonade for some markets, and that did work really well. But I think for this one, I'm not going to, because included in your admission is a mocktail from a cider company here. So I think it doesn't make sense for me to make lemonade. People will have drinks included, likely way better than lemonade. Like, lemonade is its own thing, but like mocktails from a cidery, come on. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that out. It'll make it a little bit easier on our part as well, and in terms of fitting in the car, because that I think is gonna be our issue, is just like actually fitting things, because we're gonna need to bring the canopy because it's an outdoor market, and then the table, and then coolers, and then also thought we might buy cases of water to bring and then like fill a cooler with ice and just like have ice cold water for people. But we also think that people may already have water, like someone may be offering that, organizing the market, or just giving it out for free. Now, since it's a fundraiser, I was like, we might be able to get like water at a fairly low cost at Costco, and then like just use $20 for this, not get it back, but then like sell the water as a fundraiser for the flower farm. And then just be like, pay what you can, ice cold water, like, goes to the flower farm. Because I feel like I do want to, like, contribute in some way, but I don't know. Like, in terms of baked goods, it might be too much cost to, like, just give it away, if that makes sense. So, yeah, playing with those ideas. I think I'm going to have to, like, keep an eye on, one, the packaging I have, because I'm still selling throughout the week before. And then after, I think I'm going to have to pause my orders for that week to kind of restock not only supplies, but also packaging. So that's where I'm at now. I also want some time to not be thinking about this stuff. But the reality is, like, when you're starting a small business, I think it's going to be pretty constant. That is kind of what I'm realizing, because we're going to have pickups on Monday. So I need to, like, I'm feeding the sourdough now. Someone has brown butter sourdough cookies, so really I need to get those made and like in the fridge to chill, because it's Friday, so I would like them to chill for 3 days. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, bake them Monday. So it's like it's constant. It is literally constant. Mainly because I'm at such a small scale in terms of like fridge, oven, and that stuff. I can't have like a constant batch of cookies in the fridge ready to go, or like a constant batch of squares. Like, whereas if I was in an actual bakery, like where I used to work, you just have like kind of a stockpile of frozen squares, and then you pull them out into the fridge and de-thaw them, because that's just how bakeries run. Like, not everything is baked fresh. Because a lot of items are like, you freeze them and they either come out better or they're the same as when you bake them. So saves a lot of time, and then it allows more time for things that actually need to be baked fresh, like croissants, or like, yeah, there's a lot of things that have to be baked fresh. Bread, like that stuff just does not freeze well. Bagels, all that kind of stuff. Like, it freezes well, but in terms of like baking it fresh, you can't freeze it and then sell it. Like, that's not all right. So yeah, scones, biscuits, all of that, they're likely frozen before you get them. Not frozen when baked, but they're frozen as the dough, and then they bake them off. That's what most bakeries seem to do. I wonder if I should do biscuits too. I don't know. I'm doing scones, so maybe I will do biscuits too. Back. Still Friday. Just came back from the post office with an excessive amount of cookies. And I sent them all individually.
Hey, Jim.
No, this isn't excessive at all. Good morning. It is now Sunday morning. I'm going to wrap this video up here. It has been quite chaotic. Honestly, I wasn't sure where the video was going to go. I thought it was going to be more baking, but I really did not feel very well when it was time to bake. So thank you for your patience. If you've made it through this whole video, there will be more baking to come. I'm feeling a lot better now, so I think I'm going to just jump right into the next video and I will show you that next. So stay tuned. This video is going to be a lot more baking because I actually feel well. So I'm going to try and document that a little bit more. We have 4 orders for pickup tomorrow, so we'll show you that, and we're getting the porch all set up. So lots of exciting things you can expect, and that will be in the next video. So I will see you then. Bye for now.